Hey guys, it's the redxparasite, back with more Link to the Past, the 4th dungeon of the Dark Worlds. I spoke too soon in the last episode when I recorded the commentary because, well, let's just say I had to do some more editing. Fun stuff. Not really that fun. Sarcasm for the win. But what ended up happening was I recorded the 23rd episode. It went pretty well, so I cut it off in 15 minutes, and then I recorded the audio for it. Audio, yeah, that stuff. It happened. So then I started recording this segment, and then bad things started happening, like I got lost again. So had to do some more editing, and well, that's where we stand right now. So I have a bit of a cold, I guess. I mean, I didn't notice it, but I was just really thirsty today during school. For some reason, I was just super thirsty. And why didn't that blow up the wall? You fail me, bombs. You fail me, blueberries. But I don't know, I just got really thirsty, like in the middle of school, and then I come home and I'm still thirsty. Now I have a runny nose and it's not getting any better. Being sick is great. No, it's not. Oh, great. Not this again. I've had enough of hopping around. But I'm gonna make some progress in this video. But so you'll actually see the boss room right up there is open. So if I get rid of these annoying skeletons before they kill me, then we can go over there and actually take a peek. The boss room is right there. There's nothing guarding or anything. And you come back here. Okay, that works. I really hate. Meh! Why can't I get this? It's so mean. Aha, double kill. Okay, so let's go to the boss room. Let's go to the boss room. Can't go that way. Instead, go into the boss room. Link! Okay, well, I guess I'm not going into the boss room. But if you go into the boss room, then nothing will happen. It'll just be an empty boss room with nothing in it. Hence the empty. So we get to deal with that stupid annoying heart sound again, and I'm going the other way. No, Fen. Ah. No. Oh, great. To deal with these jerks again. Don't you guys have lives? Oh wait, not anymore. Yeah, I want to get it. It's so mean. I need hearts. I have an addiction to hearts. I literally need hearts. This game's not giving me enough of them. Game, why aren't you feeding my addiction? You need to do a better job. Plus, listening to that heart sound repeatedly is quite annoying. So, let's kill these guys and get moving. You just keep on, just pick up the pace. Come on, let's keep going. Ignore those. You don't, actually, I do need a bomb. So, why don't I, apparently one bomb isn't good enough for me. I need to pick up 2 different ones just to get to the place. Okay, so now that we know that that area up there is completely useless since the blue switch is activated, we have to go this way and not get hit by those stupid things. I don't know if I've said this before, but I think those things look kind of like redxparasites, but they're much more annoying. Much more annoying. Well, the reason being is that redxparasites, if you haven't played Metroid Fusion, heal you completely and replenish all of your missiles. Quite nice. These things, not quite so nice. They're incredibly painful. Oh gosh, that looks bad. How did that miss me the first time? But then, game. There's so many things in this game that I do not understand. Like how they can make a room so annoying as this. I mean, they have spikes, they have enemies, they have conveyor belts, and they have fireworms. What could possibly... Oh, wait. I should not ask that question. But I may as well do it anyway. What could possibly make this room worse? Nothing. I guess nothing can make this room possibly worse because I seem to be failing quite royally at it. Well, I guess I'm gonna try to change up my strategy a bit by charging into spikes. Yes, that'll work. Well, if I actually see if I can use the Pegasus boost and just go like right down the middle here, and not that way. You jerk! So I can just sort of go down the middle here, and I will have 3 hearts at the end of this. I will have 3 hearts at the end of this. I will have 3 hearts at the end of this. I need hearts! And losing them is not a good way to get them. That totally makes sense. Game! So I actually edited out some footage of me failing, but I decided to keep this in just because it's so freaking entertaining. Yes, I love it. Absolutely. So at least this guy gives us a heart. See, I'm sniffling. It's great. So let's just hit this and go upstairs. No! Bad. Bad spikes. Bad matchy spike plate. Aristotle doesn't like you as much as I don't like this dungeon. So let's just activate this darn switch already. And, ooh, what's over here? This looks interesting. Apparently, the magical power of video editing is preventing me from... Well, that's just because I wasted my time up there with nothing to show. I'll show it later, don't worry. But when it's actually relevant and I actually do what you're supposed to do up there. Time saver! I swear this dungeon is full of great rooms. And they just had the best design in the game. Heave! So let's go back and get that girl that is... Oh yeah, I figured it out. Aside from the fact that I have the magical power of video editing, I know what's going to happen in this episode. I also figured it out while I was playing. So if you don't know by now, the phone's ringing. Just a sec. Okay. I'm in the middle of recording audio right now. Do you want to be in the internet? I can put you on speakerphone. Everybody say hi to Error 327. I wasn't talking to you, but yes, you can say hi to them. Yay. Okay, you're not speakerphone anymore. Just let it do. So you're calling back because I called you, right? Okay. Well. Yeah. Well, I can still talk to you while I'm recording. So it'd be kind of awkward for the viewers because they'd be like, "What's he talking about?" If we don't have half of the conversation unless they decide to put you on speakerphone again. That would be kind of awkward. So, oh, this is a room that's totally pointless. There's you know how in every room, like every dungeon in this game thus far, there's been a room that has been absolutely and totally pointless. Wow, it's just I was in that room in this dungeon. I'm currently recording that before. So let's see, now I'm, ooh, this, huh? Oh, okay, I'm achieving that, but after I explain that, I just got the Titan's mitts. So that's the item. It's the item in the 4th Dark Wolf dungeon. So it allows you to pick up those darker rocks that I could not before, or allows me to. Yes, assuming there are darker rocks. So I can finally go through that one path at the very beginning of the LP Kakariko Village that I could not. So in other words, I could lift things that I couldn't lift before. But the sad part is that I never get to use it inside the dungeon. I mean, it'll have uses once I leave the dungeon, but while I'm still in the dungeon, it's absolutely useless. Okay, well I'll call you back when I'm done recording. But I wanted to talk about actually something else about recording. So yeah, I'll let you work on your homework, which I'm assuming includes our calc, right? It's not that bad. It's not that bad, although for like, it was like, I think it was C, I got a really weird answer. I don't know how. I mean, I picked an approximation that I thought would be good, like the thing you're supposed to approximate is the tangent of 31 degrees, and I picked tangent of 30 degrees, and that's the square root of 3 over 3. But my answer when I came up with linearization was like really weird. I don't know. Oh, I was doing calculus in one of the videos. I was seriously working on my homework while I was recording the audio in one of the videos. It will be. Or it was. Oh, it's so confusing. That's so great. Okay, okay, I'll see you later. Bye. Okay, so you'll notice if you take the girl to the entrance, she says that she doesn't want to go there, so... well, she said that she wants to go to the entrance, so... why not take her to the entrance? And then she'll say... wait a minute, don't go this way. So if you haven't figured it out by now, that girl is blind. So what you have to do to reveal the boss is that you have to throw a bomb up here. So this is the corridor up there that I sort of cut the video in between. So once you take this girl into the light, it reveals the fact that she's actually blind. Ha ha ha, I figured this out. And hopefully you do too. So basically, blind is the pain in the butts, just like all the other bosses. Well, not all of them were that bad, but then they started getting better. So yeah, I'm trying to fire arrows at it quite unsuccessfully, and then I'm just like, oh, it's just not working. So then I'm gonna try to use my sword, and then I figure out that the sword actually works as well. So basic strategy for this boss is to use save states. Basically hit, not get hit. Ice Rod, you are useless, just like before. And the Fire Rod. And so essentially there's nothing you can really use on it except for your sword. So the hammer. Try using my Ama, but it's not very effective. It's not very effective. In fact, it doesn't affect it at all. I don't know why I thought the boomerang or the hookshot. Boing. Boing. I don't know why I thought that the hookshot or the boomerang would do any more damage. Bombs did absolutely nothing. So if you wait long enough, then he'll switch sides, which isn't a big deal. Just you have to change your perspective. Blueberries! Your explosiveness is failing. That would have been a direct hit. So at that point, I should have realized that they weren't doing any damage. Just load the save state and let's fight it for real. The blueberries aren't effective. Apparently blind, though, likes to eat his fruit and his vegetables. Part of it now is breakfast. So, okay, so that, yeah, there's me figuring out, oh, you can hit with your sword. So he will spit out something every time you hit him like that. And once you deal enough damage, his head will come off. Oh, well. Now his head came off, and you have his body to deal with still. So that head will keep on spinning around and firing randomly at you. So it can get quite annoying. And if you thought one head was the end of it, you'd be wrong, because you'll deal with at least 2 heads before you get to kill him. Wonderful, isn't it? See, the really wonderful thing would be is if I could actually use, like, there are actually, like, darker rocks I can pick up with the Titan's mitt, and then, yeah, I can throw the rocks at him, and then they'd be super effective, because everybody knows that throwing things like rocks are super effective. So, yeah, basically the basic strategy for this is to not get hit. I know it's pretty deep. It's the exact same thing as the rest of our strategies from the past, what, 4 bosses or whatever. I guess you can count Aghanim as 5, so essentially, just generally good strategy overall. I mean, heck, in Super Mario Galaxy 2, there are Daredevil bosses that you can't even take one hit. Thank goodness those don't take nearly as many hits that are nearly as dangerous as this boss. I could not imagine doing a boss like this while taking absolutely no hits. It's just crazy. Insane. Unless I had save states and either like slow down or frame by frame. So it'd essentially have to be a TAS. Not. So you can see that I end up settling a little bit. So I take a few hits just for the sake of progress. Just to defeat this boss, because I really want to be out of this place. So if you're wondering where most of the editing happened in this video, it was where I was trying to find out what to do with the girl, which was blind. Because once I had my suspicions when I originally found her, because hey, it's a girl in the middle of a dungeon. I mean, come on. But once I took her to the entrance, she was like, don't go this way. It was at the end of the 23rd episode. I was like, yeah, it's blind. But I had trouble figuring out where to take her, so I asked Kami Dude, like, what am I supposed to be doing? And he's like, okay, well, are you in the boss room? And I'm like, yes. He says, well, is there light in the boss room? And I just face palm right there, just like, duh. How did I not think of that? It's one of those moments where I feel stupid. So basically, the part in the middle, essentially, where I stopped the recording of the 24th episode and made a second one that actually showed me doing what I'm supposed to do and then getting to the boss. Sorry about that. So yeah, and then I sort of edited out some of me wandering around aimlessly, or not aimlessly, but unsuccessfully trying to find where the heck I was supposed to take this girl. So the game is actually lagging a little bit because there's so much crap going on. I don't know how they expected players to keep up with all this. I was in utter concentration when I was doing this. I was trying to keep track of the shots and his lasers and trying to hit him all at the same time. Finally, it took way too long. Finally get that another heart container and the 4th crystal. So yeah. So So glad to be out of this dungeon, and I wish they could get better, but I have a feeling that they're only going to get worse. So if you actually notice, Blind was taking the form of that maiden, so the girl that was following me earlier was actually that girl's sprite, so the maiden, so it kind of makes sense. Now she's talking about the Knights of Hyrule, the bloodline, and it's ironic that you're the last one. I mean, if you were to defeat Ganondorf, it would be amazing. Just Ganon. If you were to defeat Ganon, it would be amazing. Ha ha ha, I'm finally done with this. So, see you guys next time on A Link to the Past. Goodbye.